Hello friends, this is Odds on a spiritual level, and today we're going to talk about the Sadako rework. 3, 2, 1, bang. In the PTB, she looked like she was not going to be that much stronger than before the rework. In fact, some people argue that she would be weaker. But now that we've hit live release with some additional tweaks, she is looking to be really strong. Some folks argue that she's maybe a bit too good and maybe even S tier material. And some others argue that she's fine, and as soon as survivors realize the counterplay to her, things will be okay and she'll be in a good spot. Me personally, I'm not 100% sure, but I'm starting to lean towards the fact that I do think she's a bit too strong in her current state. And it mostly comes down to the fact that you can use builds that are very simple and do a very simple strategy, and the counterplay from the survivor side is not simple. It's very complicated. Let's try to prove that by sending ourselves to an indoor map where survivors will not see the tape so easily, forcing them to pick up the further tapes with the the iridescent videotape add-on, and then also having the modders come so that we can see when they pick up a tape and harass them. We will have a bunch of perks to simply bother them passively and not really do much, and I'm going to play this as simple as I can. I'm not going to use any chase, anything fancy, just constantly spam the teleports and let's see what happens. Alright, so the survivors actually chose a map themselves and they won the 50-50, so this is going to be a little bit harder. So to make it even harder, we're going to play with just one hand. Okay, I bound all of my keys to a mouse, so I can go forward, pick up, break pallets, yada yada, just with my right hand. I did this in another video if you want to see more of it, but yeah, I think this might generally be the kind of playstyle that enables you to just be very clumsy with your normal chase and just do stuff like this, you know, just focus on the macro, really. Oh, that's really nice. We have a rare skin on that Jake. Right, so no one's picked up tapes, which is already a big mistake, I think, but wow, that's greedy. Right, this injury is gonna probably make it really difficult for them to know what the hell is going on, because Sloppy Butcher and Darkness Reveal is gonna start to make them scream and stuff. I imagine that might make things a bit harder. Not sure by how much. We've hit them with 2 condemns. Let's go for the... Yeah, that's good. You should have done that. Let's break this. And honestly, let's teleport right after. Right, I use middle mouse to teleport. Nice, someone picked up a tape. Okay, another person picked up a tape. And this person here has to go to the furthest point. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get a hit on her if possible. Do I get a hit on her? I do. Wow, this girl's probably gonna die if we play this right now. Now that she's lost the tape, she's vulnerable again to the usual condemned building. And remember, when she picks up another one, not only is it gonna be hard, it's also gonna be the furthest one for her. This is fine. Okay, let's go. Did she pick one up? No, I see her aura. Why? Oh, Darkness Reveal, that's right. So yeah, this girl's in a bit of trouble, I reckon. What can I teleport to, though? Here, maybe? Oh, this one. It just came back online, sweet. Yeah, this girl's in real trouble. Do I want to hit her, though? I mean, no, not really. I can just keep doing this and she's probably gonna die. Keep in mind that the reason why this playstyle is so difficult for the survivors is because when they pick up a tape, then they are told which tape they have to go to. But before they pick up a tape, the TVs are not highlighted. So you can go to a place and there might not be a TV. Even if you know that there's 7 TVs in the map and that they typically spawn next to gens and you look for them, guess what can happen? It can be off. If it's turned off, then you can't pick it up. So there's quite a few problems, and once the killer is already onto you like a hawk, like I am with this Nia right now, I'm still building up pressure on other people. Oh yeah, she's probably dead, and she has to take 2 steps to get rid of it. So yeah, I think she's dead. I'm so sorry, Nia. Okay, so it's middle mouse to kill. So yeah, keep in mind, this could be much harder because this is an open map where the tapes and the TVs are clearly visible. And it's a lot easier to orient yourself. In an indoor map with multiple floors like RPD, which is the one I was trying to send the survivors to, this would be way worse. Notice that I don't have pop, I don't have paint res, I don't have anything. Oh, sorry, it's a bit clumsy to chase like this. I don't have really anything. Okay, these guys are doing one thing right. They're starting to pick up tapes. Now, if they pick up tapes and I hit them, it's bad. But if I don't hit them, they're chilling. So yeah, this is a good thing. Now I know I need to get better at chase, I guess, and break the pallets and so on. Nice. Dwight and Jake, I think both delivered tapes, so that's really good for them. Then again, we're 5 gens and it's a 3v1, so now I could just completely forget about this playstyle and start hooking folks. Or I could just keep teleporting, who knows. I guess we'll just keep teleporting until I find someone. It's every 10 seconds, so look, the ball is on their court. I see Scratchies over there. Ooh, interesting. Hello, hello, hello. Keep in mind that because I killed one survivor, Ruin, even if it was up, it's gone. It gets automatically destroyed. Oh, this is blood. This is blood. Okay, let's do more teleports. There's no reason not to spam it. Now, I do think that people that say that Sadako is fun to play now, they have a point. This is probably fun to do because you don't really have to think very much. But the fact that you are encouraged to, every time your 10 seconds are up, like right now, the fact that you're encouraged to just spam and teleport anywhere, and there's no downside, and there's not a single thought in my mind, just teleport, teleport, teleport. I don't think that's ideal. The previous Sadako was the opposite. You teleported, and if you didn't have a certain add-on, the cooldown was horrendously long. Okay, so Jake's got a tape. We might target him next, actually. We know that he has to go to the furthest one, which is going to be that one over there. So I could legit follow him and then teleport to the TV that he's going to for a hit. Yeah, there he is. There he is. 3, 2, 1. And Jake in front of me, probably. Where'd he go? Sorry, I can't really quickly check behind me, so it's a bit tough. Oh, there he is. Alright, this guy, I mean, to be fair, I can't really get an easy hit on this guy, right? Around Shag with one hand. Yeah, okay, maybe... Wait, mind game? Nice, that was not bad. Gonna try this. Sorry, just mechanically it's a bit difficult. Yeah, I think I need to leave. Like, I would hit him, but it's just kind of difficult. I'm gonna teleport here and then try to catch him off guard. Maybe he'll think I'm going away and then fall for the bait. Did he fall for the bait? He did. Yep, he did, and now he's fully condemned. Now, it's gonna be hard to down him still, but next time we down him, he's just straight up dead. And we can just try to force the pallet. Okay, sorry, that's the mouse wheel down that I'm doing. Can do a little mind game here. Yes, that's good. Now he needs to drop. Okay, he tried to bait me a bit before doing that. That's good. Honestly, it all comes down to whether or not I can down this guy. He needs help from his friends. Then again, what is he... Oh, hold up. Are they both here? I can't tell. Yeah, he's here. Let's do a mind game. Okay, he went back. He has nothing here. A window. Yeah, like, they can't really body block easily, can they? Because I can just phase and go through them. So, yeah, the one killer where altruism would be a really good thing. It's actually really difficult. Okay, this will block it eventually. We can brute force it a bit. Oh, shame. Okay, that should be good. I think I catch him no matter where he goes. Unless he's got a really, really well angled window here, but I don't think he does. So, that's Jake. Took a bit of effort, to be fair, but not too much. Bye-bye. Next up, do they have tapes? No, then teleport and spam. Though I think these people are just gonna give up. Plus, it doesn't really matter. As long as I get one down, I can just hook them and camp them, and they won't... Because I haven't hooked anyone, they won't have deliverance. They won't have, you know, anything really, so... Hello. Yup, they're kind of screwed. And if I really, really wanted to, I could go for Dwight right now. I'll explain what the add-ons do in case I wasn't clear about this. So, my iridescent tape add-on, the one on the left, makes it so that every time they pick up a tape, they can't just pick up a tape here and then deliver it to the next TB, which would be very convenient. They have to go to the furthest one. And that's really, really brutal for this playstyle. And on top of that... Oh yeah, I can't damage because I can't hold down, mouse wheel down. And then on top of that, the green add-on, the Mother's Comm, what it does is it tells me when a survivor picks up a TB. And it also turns it yellow, so I can immediately tell that, hey, I teleported to that. This is also really helpful because it allows you to know where a survivor might go for a white TB to pick it up. So it gives you information, the precise information that they don't have. So it's pretty brutal. Yeah, normally if he picked up the tape there, he should be going for this TB, right? Is he even gonna mine? Maybe he's just trying to get Hajj inside a locker somewhere. Well played though, he found it. Alright, so even when our map idea didn't go to plan, I don't know, man. This This is a Jake, by the way, that has legacy, so I imagine he's got quite a few hours. I'll tell you 2 minutes. It's a private profile, I can't tell you, but I imagine these are experienced players, right? And they seem to struggle. Now you might think, well, Odds, what you did here, it's just a one-time wonder, but it's not. I've played before. Again, I had another game that was so easy I didn't even want to use it for the video, but everyone died super quickly. I think also at 5 gens. And I've actually played against this. I've played against this playstyle, also in an indoor map, with 3 of my friends who all have a lot of hours, and we also struggled. It's really difficult to find the tapes. So I would say the way this killer is so easy to play right now and so hard to play against, that is problematic. That being said, in just a few minutes, we are going to be witnessing a really interesting showcase. The best Onryu that I know against one of the best Survivor teams that I know. And we've been invited to watch that. So how about we go and see how the pros do it? Now that the killer has been out for a bit, how will the best Onryu against the best Survivors we can find, you know, what will be the result? Let's go and check it out. Alright, so it wasn't just one singular game, but actually several, and I had the pleasure of spectating all of them. I will tell you right now that in general, the condemned strategy of Onryu was very, very unsuccessful. In basically every single game, survivors followed the same strategy of spreading out, finding a TV, which is often next to a generator, if you didn't know, and then picking up a tape right away. And at that point, the killer had maybe 1 or 0 people without tapes, and every time he teleported, he would inflict nothing. So he would need to commit to hitting a survivor and then trying to teleport after. But because everyone had tapes and they didn't put them away, there was no way to inflict pressure over the entire team. Now, the sad part is that the match where this strategy was most successful was an indoor map, and this is because survivors struggled to find the initial tape, the initial TV. So it makes me think that this rework overall is a massive buff to Sadako in a normal match where survivors are very uncoordinated and don't follow the strategy, but actually kind of nerfs her, because back when we did this showcase with the old Sadako, Willie seemed to be doing even better against these same survivors. So it is a very, very strange thing that we're witnessing right now. Overall, what are my thoughts? I think that if they make it so that seeing TVs is easier in indoor maps, they could then keep Sadako as it is, and eventually survivors would adapt to picking up tapes, and then it seems like she would be fine. Much better, much worse, I don't know, but she would be fine. However, I know in my heart of hearts that behavior cares more about the casual and about the average survivor, even the beginner survivors, than this kind of level. So it's very possible that despite her having counterplay that we've seen, she will still get heavily nerfed. That being said, let me show you the most interesting game out of all of the ones they played, and you come to your own conclusions. All right, so we're loading into match number 4. And so far, we have been in outdoor maps and in Larry's, and the result has been the same. Our Sadako commits to 1 player, and then the other 3, as soon as the cooldown of 30 seconds is up, they've picked up a tape. And in all 3 matches, including the Larry's one, what has happened every single time is that since 3 people or even 4 people have tapes, it's very difficult for the killer to teleport and inflict condemn. Now we see that in this indoor map, it's a different story. Instead of 4 people or 3 people with a tape, it's much harder to find them. And now we have only 1 person with the tape by the first time. By the time the first teleport happened, we also see something that we had never really seen in the previous 3 matches, and it's a surprise attack on a survivor with the tape really early. So right now, our Laser, aka the Meg, has 3.5 points. I believe she has already reached the halfway point, and this is a much scarier position, much scarier and much closer to anything else. But did she also... Yep, she also got hit now again, so I believe that we're at 4.25, if my math is correct. The other survivors, though, are hard at work picking up tapes and doing all kinds of maneuvers to make sure that they don't get hit by all of these teleports, but the Meg is absolutely getting hit by the teleports. What she needs to do right now is pick up a tape and then deliver it to the closest TB that you can. This could have been a little bit meaner if our friend Willie here had brought even stronger add-ons, but he seems to want to stick to these brown and yellow add-ons, brown and green add-ons that don't really do anything around tapes. Is Meg getting hit again by this? Yes, she is. I believe now she is above 5. I'm pretty sure she's about 5 condemn. I can't be 100% sure because it's hard to keep track of everything. But if at any point she now picks up a tape and she gets hit, she's going to be fully condemned, and that will be a problem. A tape has been picked up, and we don't know where because we don't have the green add-on to tell us. There is one green add-on that will give you a notification. You guys have seen me use it. But what's going to happen? He needs to find her. He needs to find her. And she has a troop. She has some help. We are literally seeing them go into the bathroom to do exactly this. And she found it. She is now probably much lower on the condemn. Ah, damn it. This could have been something. Everybody else is out of the recover and achieve a decent spot. A generator got done, which gave Willie coops of stacks of coup de grace. And maybe these stacks are going to be useful now. Does he... Oh. He the manifests here? Watch out. Nice. Cannot be stunned because of the new change to Sadako. But needless to say, Laser is now away from the danger zone for a little bit. And all he has to do is just not go down, so he'll play it super safe. We see Dan, the Nia, come and use a quick for the people to heal Laser. Now, Laser, yes, is still the closest one to being condemned, but he is full health. Both Laser, ooh, interesting idea. Both Laser and Fang, which is Lumpy, are now tapeless, so any teleport is going to hit them both, and they need to hurry up. But remember, picking up a tape has its own risk, and that is if you get caught, you get 2 points. So this is going to hit only Lumpy, because Meg has already picked up a tape. This isn't her, though, so ooh, this is a tough one. We see that Willie is manifesting often to try and take advantage of the fact that you can be stunned. Oh, this could be interesting. If a hit happens here, this Meg, I believe, will suddenly be close again to being fully condemned. And with 4 gens left and Deadlock, this could be the end of her. She does have a tape, okay, 1 hit, hence is now probably joining the club of people that are a little bit more condemned than they would like. And are we gonna see Meg place a tape in the place it belongs? Ooh, this is gonna be interesting. All right, hence gets hit by a little bit more condemn. Ooh, very interesting, Lumpy. Ooh, Lumpy might actually be pretty close. We're gonna see a hook here to force everybody else to do stuff. And I believe Hens picked up and Laser delivered the tape. So they are both, you know, trying to lower it. Hens now needs to be really careful. However, if he gets caught and he gets hit, he will probably gain too much condemn. And I think that's exactly what's going to happen. Okay, Hens must be really, really close. But a gen got done as a trade. We now see 3 stacks of coup de grace, which is super interesting. What are we gonna see? We do have almost everybody without a tape except for Nia, but obviously hands on the ground cannot pick up condemn. Oh, we see a condemn. Oh, and with cool, this is a guarantee down. Oh, damn. And a little spin. I think that makes her jaw go blah, blah, blah. And yeah, okay, this is really interesting. On the one hand, we do have a kill, but the survivors have sacrificed that towards gem progress. We do have Deadlock, which will work one more time at least to make the last gen take a little bit longer. Oh, this isn't good. Oh, he hit the wrong target. I bet he wanted to hit Dan because Dan is really juicy right now with that tape on hand. God knows how much condemn we have across the team. I imagine Hens must also not be in a good spot. Indeed, he is fully condemned right now. Oh boy. And remember, you give away your location. That doesn't mean that you go instantly down, mind you. These survivors are really powerful and they still have some resources in this map. So, yeah, look out. Everybody has a tape on hand. So, right now, teleporting would achieve nothing. We just need to down Hens and he is immediately susceptible to be moored. Ooh, interesting gameplay there. we almost took advantage of the fact that one of them saw us. And okay. Oh, Hens managed to find a tape right there on the staircase in the nick of time, and he has officially baited Willy into what looked like a really, really good idea. And Laser here, I believe, is who we're chasing. Yeah, Laser. I can't tell you how much condemn he has. But I wonder if 2 more will make him super vulnerable. Do we see an opportunity to put that tape in? Probably not. The killer is right on top of them. That was really, really close. Keep in mind, the killer can see which TVs are on, so... Okay. It might come down to Laser just having to play this extremely accurately. But keep in mind, the killer has coup de grace, so yeah, this was not easy. All gens get done, however. And at this point, I have to wonder if he'll be happy to take the 2 kills home, or what. Okay. Hands on one of the gates. Probably not too close to condemn, if I had to guess. But he is close to dying here. Okay, nice use of light, given distance. I think with coup de grace, he's pretty much gonna go down unless the other gate is ready to go right now. But it doesn't seem like that's the case. We can also do a quick confirm. Yeah, it needs a bit more. Yeah, I don't know why I'm trying to guess so much on what the condemn is. We could have always checked it from the survivor side. So yeah, right now they're all relatively close to each other. Okay, with Laser being able to heal himself, though, it doesn't seem like this should be more than 2 kills. But we do have 3 people potentially dying if this is misplayed. Yeah. I wonder how the killer's gonna handle this. There's a bit of a spectator bug. Let's reset. Yeah, there you go. I'm sure in a second we'll see where the killer is. I'm pretty sure the killer's not standing still. Is the killer standing still? Is it a spectator bug? Or are they... Maybe they're just standing still. Okay, well... What's going on? What's happening? I'm gonna tune into the stream, see if I can find out what exactly is occurring behind the scenes here.
There's no clue. She's going back to me now. She's...
Oh, okay. Yeah, no. This is guaranteed. This was a bug. It was a spectator bug. And she was actually going around and we just didn't see it. So what we missed in that few seconds is a rescue was possible. Dan has a second win, aka renewal. So he'll be fully healed. And in that time, I'm sure... Wait. Could this be a 3-man out? Oh, that's huge. That's huge. Dan does not take the 2-man out. Instead, Laser manages to crawl out. And with the base kit borrowed time, I think they're out. There's life. Body block cannot possibly happen. Doesn't get intercepted. And thanks to a really smart play, that 2 kills, which was all but guaranteed, turns into a single kill. Now keep in mind, this, in my opinion, could have still been a little bit rougher in terms of add-ons. So this was still a fairly family-friendly Onryo. But it's still a decent result against survivors this good. They still managed to get one of them condemned early on. And honestly, you could have really gone downhill. So, what are my conclusions after seeing this? It seems that in a normal map, if survivors either have the coordination or the previous knowledge to run and pick up tapes, this seems like a very okay playstyle. It seems like they actually managed to counter her really, really well. However, the moment you go into an indoor map and communication is harder and maybe some add-ons are in play, maybe that becomes a bit too hard. So perhaps the way for this Onryo to be a bit more balanced would be for everyone to see tapes, to see the TVs, even in indoor maps. But yeah, that was really, really interesting to watch. And a bit of an eye-opener. Wow, how can this be so easily countered in 3 out of 4 matches, and even in the 4th match, and yet be so powerful? I guess it's just survivors not knowing exactly what they're doing.